University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. The 28 teams who qualified to appear in this competition were whittled down to 16 by the first round, and of those 16, 7 have gone through to the quarter-final stage. Whichever team wins tonight will take the 8th and final place there. The Open University team arrived here by beating Linacre College, Oxford by 210 points to 140 in the first round. They maintained a lead throughout the match by knowing about botanical gardens, Belgian museums, and the rather grubby private life of Zeus, with an average age of a sprightly 52. Let's meet the Open team again.
Hello, I'm Beverly Randall from Bristol, and I'm studying the Roman Empire.
Hi, I'm David Lamb from Stockport. I'm studying philosophy with psychology.
This is their captain.
Hello, I'm Jill. I'm from Riddlesden and I'm doing engineering.
Hi, I'm Chris Macklin from Manchester and I'm studying law.
The team from Birkbeck achieved the highest score in the first round, 295 points against the rather meagre 50 notched up by the University of Reading. Their strengths included Borscht Belt comedians, Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, porcelain and tulips, and compared to their opponents tonight, this lot are still in their salad days with an average age of only 49. Let's meet the Birkbeck team again.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Taylor. I'm from London and I'm studying environment and sustainability.
Hi, I'm Nikki Clark. I'm originally from Leicestershire and I'm studying for a PhD in early modern history.
And this is their captain.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Williams. I'm from London and I'm studying for an MA in Classics.
Hello, I'm Joshua Mutillo. I'm originally from St Helens and I'm studying for an MSc in Politics, Philosophy and Economics.
OK, the rules don't change on this show, so let's just get on with it. Fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. What year links all of the following? Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech.
Birkbeck Mutillo.
1963.
1963 is correct. You get a set of bonuses on the writer C.P. Snow. What three-word term for organisations containing senior governmental or civil service positions did Snow popularise in his novel Homecomings? It forms the title of another novel published in 1964.
I don't know.
Not NGO, is it?
Non-governmental.
I don't know. It's the only three-word phrase.
Non-governmental organisation.
No, it's Corridors of Power. Literary intellectuals at one pole, at the other scientists. What phrase relating to the conflict between academic disciplines did Snow describe in those terms in a lecture of 1959, later published under a title including the phrase in question?
I think it's the two cultures. I think.
Is it cultures or?
I think it's the two cultures.
OK, yeah. The two cultures?
The two cultures is correct. In the same lecture, Snow likened asking someone if they could describe the second law of thermodynamics as the scientific equivalent of asking if they'd read a work by which writer?
Shakespeare.
Yeah, sounds good. Shakespeare?
Correct. 10 points for this. The first British parliamentary election to use the secret ballot was held at a by-election in 1872. In which West Yorkshire town? The wax seal on the ballot box was made with a stamp from a local factory where it was used to mark the licorice sweets formerly known as pomfret
Birkbeck
cakes.
Taylor.
Pontefract.
Pontefract is correct. 3 bonuses on fictional islands for you, Birkbeck. The Antarctic island of Caprona, or Caprac, features prominently in a trilogy of early 20th century adventure novels by which US author?
We don't know.
It's Edgar Rice Burroughs. Which fictional island nation was the subject of an elaborate hoax perpetrated by The Guardian on April Fool's Day 1977? Its name derived from that of a type of letter form.
Sans serif.
Yeah.
Sans serif.
Sans serif?
Correct. The North Pacific island of Gondal featured in the games and early writings of which literary siblings?
The who? I can't hear you.
The Brontes, I think.
Brontes? Yeah. Brontes.
The Brontes is correct. Well done. 10 points for this. Give the name of the chemical element that has a two-letter symbol that begins the names of all of the following. The German state whose capital is Wiesbaden, a long river of southwest Afghanistan, and the English cathedral that houses the Mappa Mundi.
Open Macklin.
Worcester.
No, anyone like to buzz from Birkbeck?
Birkbeck Williams.
Helium.
Helium is correct. Yes, it's HE, of course. Right, your bonuses are on the Indian mathematician Nilakantha, born in 1444. Nilakantha is associated with which school of astronomy and mathematics? Active between the 14th and 16th centuries and named after an area, now a state, on the southwestern coast of the Indian subcontinent.
Kerala?
Yeah, Kerala.
Kerala.
Kerala is correct. Nilakantha developed a computational scheme for planetary motion that implied a heliocentric model similar to that proposed by which Danish astronomer?
That'd be Brahe.
Brahe, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tycho Brahe.
Correct. Nilakantha is credited with developing an inverse tangent series for the approximation of what mathematical constant, much before the series was rediscovered in the West?
Pi.
Try. Yeah.
Pi. Pi.
Pi is correct, the Archimedes constant. Right. We're going to take a picture round now. Your picture starter is a list of the dying words of major characters in a play by Shakespeare. Major offstage deaths are also listed, but the characters' names are not. For 10 points, name the play.
Birkbeck Taylor.
Macbeth.
Macbeth is correct. Starting with Duncan and ending with Macbeth himself. Following on from Macbeth, for your picture bonuses, I want you to identify 3 more of Shakespeare's plays from the dying words of major characters represented in the same way. Firstly,
Is that Othello?
Yeah.
You think?
Try that, yeah.
Othello.
Yeah, try Othello.
Othello?
Othello's correct. Secondly,
Hamlet.
Is it?
I don't know, I'm guessing.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, an answer.
A soldier.
Just give them an answer.
Princess. Yeah. Hamlet?
no, it's Antony and Cleopatra. And finally,
Oh, that's Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Yeah. Romeo and Juliet.
it is Romeo and Juliet. Well done. 10 points for this. Who's being described? Born in Oxford in 1924, his father was a translator of Rabindranath Tagore. His own works include the novel The Scios Papers, a study of William Blake entitled Witness Against the Beast, and the seminal history, The Making of the English Working Class.
Birkbeck Taylor.
E.P. Thompson.
E.P. Thompson is correct. Your bonuses are on sport. The English cricketer Wilfred Rhodes holds the record for the oldest player in a Test match. How many years old was he when he made his final appearance against the West Indies in 1930? You can have 2 years either way.
So what would you say, Nikki?
49?
Okay, try that.
I don't know.
But you,
Good guess.
Nikki knows more.
49?
49? No, he wasn't. He was 52. He's even older. In the 1908 Summer Olympics, the 61-year-old army officer Joshua Milner won an Olympic gold medal representing Great Britain in an event in which sport?
Must be shooting, I would guess.
Try it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah. Shooting?
It is shooting. And finally, which English footballer made his last international appearance against Denmark in 1957 at the age of 42?
Stanley Matthews.
Yeah. Stanley Matthews.
It was Stanley Matthews, yes. 10 points for this. Sometimes known by a 3-letter abbreviation, which hormone is produced by the hypothalamus and stimulates the reabsorption of water by the kidneys, thus regulating urine production? A lack or malfunction
Open Randall.
Angiotensin.
Now you lose 5 points. A lack or malfunction of this hormone causes diabetes insipidus.
I don't know.
It's vasopressin. 10 points for this. I need a two-word term here, often used in weather reports. What physical quantity is defined as the water content of the air expressed as a percentage relative to the...
Mutio.
Relative humidity?
Relative humidity is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on pairs of words that differ by a single letter, such as dunce and dance. Give both words in each case. Firstly, a Caribbean dance in bolero rhythm that appears in the title of a song by Cole Porter, and a verb meaning to deceive or defraud.
Trick. If we don't know, just
Swindle.
we don't know.
Don't know.
No, we don't know.
It's beguine and beguile. Secondly, a quick dance resembling the minuet originating from southeastern France, and one form of spelling for a method of capital punishment by strangulation.
Gavotte and garrote.
Gavotte and garrote.
Correct. And lastly, a lively dance from the Dominican Republic, often accompanied by an accordion, and a sweetmeat made of beaten egg whites and sugar.
Merengue and meringue.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Merengue and meringue.
Correct. 10 points for this. The Daughters of the Late Colonel and The Garden Party are two of the best-known works by which New Zealand-born author of...
Open Taylor.
Catherine Mansfield.
Correct. Right, your bonuses are on works of the counterculture. In Jack Kerouac's 1957 novel On the Road, the two main characters, Sal Paradise and Dean Moriarty, are based on Kerouac himself and which of his friends?
Allen Ginsberg.
No. Don't know.
Ginsberg's the only one I can think of.
Allen Ginsberg.
No, it's Neil Cassidy. With sections on how to grow cannabis, how to protest and how to shoplift, what three-word instruction forms the title of the 1971 book by the political activist Abby Hoffman?
It's the anarchist cookbook.
Oh, is it? OK. Anything?
And
The Anarchist Cookbook.
No, it's Steal This Book. In Ken Kesey's 1962 novel, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, set in an Oregon psychiatric hospital, what is the name of the Native American who narrates the story?
Chief.
I don't know.
Chief. We don't know.
It's Chief Bromden. 10 points for this. What seven-letter singular noun may follow star in judicial history? Dream of the Red...
Birkbeck Clark.
Chamber.
Chamber is correct, yes. These bonuses are on physics, Birkbeck. In one formulation, the first law of thermodynamics states that the change in internal energy of a system is equal to the sum of what two quantities? Two single-word answers are sufficient.
I don't know. Energy and...
Mass. I don't know.
try. Yeah. Energy and mass.
No, it's heat and work. In one version, the second law of thermodynamics states that no process is possible whose sole result is the transfer of heat from a colder to a hotter body. This statement of the law is attributed to which physicist born in 1822?
Faraday. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. Yeah. Faraday.
No, it's Clausius. We are looking at two cultures here. And finally, the third law of thermodynamics describes a limiting behaviour of entropy and implies, among other things, the unattainability of what state?
Absolute zero, I think. What did you think?
No. You go. You're much more likely to be right.
Absolute zero.
Absolute zero is correct, yes. Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of popular music. 10 points if you can tell me the name of the singer.
My sister had a lot of...
Open Lamb.
George Formby.
It is George Formby, yes. I did what I could with me gas mask. Following on from George Formby, three more comic songs popular during the Second World War. In each case, I want you to name the singer. Firstly...
It's a ticklish sort of job, making a thing for a thingamabob, especially when you don't know what it's for. But it's the girl that
Gracie Fields.
It is Gracie Fields, the thingamy-bob. Secondly, this duo.
We're going to hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty work on the dear? We're going to hang out the washing on the
Is it?
I think it is, Alan.
It's Flanders and Swan, wasn't it?
Okay. Flanagan and Allen.
It is Flanagan and Allen. You want to be careful. Don't seem too familiar with this. And finally...
Don't let's be beastly to the Germans when our victory is ultimately won.
Noel Coward.
It is Noel Coward, yes. Well done. Right, 10 points for this. Its name derived from a Sanskrit word meaning south. What roughly triangular plateau covers much of southern India? Its name appeared in that of a former IPL cricket team based in Hyderabad and known as the Chargers.
Birkbeck Clark.
Deccan.
Correct, yes. You get 3 questions on travellers for your bonuses, Birkbeck. The niece of William Pitt the Younger, which British adventurer was noted for her travels in the Middle East in the early 19th century, including a visit to Palmyra in 1813?
I think it's Mary Kingsley. Kingsley,
Yeah. Mary Kingsley?
No, that was Lady Hester Stanhope.
Sorry.
Which archaeologist and traveller in the Middle East had a major role in the establishment of the National Museum in Baghdad before her death in 1926?
I'm tempted to say Mary Kingsley.
No, it's not. It's... Sorry, I've lost it completely.
No. Okay. Mary Kingsley?
No, that was Gertrude Bell. And finally, which travel writer's works include The Valleys of the Assassins and The Southern Gates of Arabia, based on her journeys in the Middle East in the 1930s?
No, that's too late, isn't it?
Freya Stark.
Freya Stark, actually.
Yeah.
Too late, isn't it?
I don't know. Give it a go.
No. Try it. Freya Stark?
It was Freya Stark, yes, well done. 10 points for this. Sometimes known as the rainbow fish, which popular live-bearing aquarium fish takes its common name from the naturalist who sent specimens of the species from Trinidad to the Natural History Museum?
Birkbeck Taylor.
Guppy.
Guppy is correct. 3 questions on a Spanish artist for your bonuses, Birkbeck. The Defence of Cadiz and The Death of Hercules are works by which Spanish painter, born the year before Velázquez? He is primarily known for his religious works.
Oh, yeah.
Try that.
Yeah. Murillo?
Yeah.
Murillo?
No, it's Zurbaran. Purchased by Bishop Trevor in 1756, Zurbaran's series entitled Jacob and His 12 Sons may be seen at Auckland Castle. In which English county?
Bishop Auckland, isn't it?
Northumbria. Is it Northumbria?
Yeah. Northumbria?
No, it's Durham. It was once home to the Prince Bishops of Durham, of course. In his use of tenebrism, Zurbaran is often likened to which Italian painter born 1571?
Caravaggio?
Yeah.
Yeah. Caravaggio.
Caravaggio is correct. 10 points for this. What common word precedes all of the following? Few in the St. Crispin's Day speech in Shakespeare's Henry V.
Open lamb.
Happy.
Yes, happy is correct. Your bonuses, Open, are on the novels of Margaret Drabble. In each case, give the title of the novel that matches the description. First, a period of geologic time characterised by a particular climatic trend, the most recent of which ended around 11,700 years ago.
That's an ice age.
The Ice Age?
Correct. A species of Lepidoptera widely cited as an example of natural selection through its ability to camouflage itself against darkened surfaces during and after the Industrial Revolution.
It's the black moth. Sorry? It's the black moth, the kettlewell moth, or something like that.
Black moth, kettlewell moth. The black moth.
It's the peppered moth. And finally, a group of chalk cliffs on the English Channel coast near Eastbourne in East Sussex.
It's Beachy Head.
Yeah. Beachy Head.
No, it's the Seven Sisters. 10 points for this. I need a two-word term here. In the 1970s, the US astronomers Vera Rubin and Kent Ford confirmed the existence of what component of the universe, earlier postulated by Fritz Zwicky?
Birkbeck Williams.
Dark matter.
Dark matter is correct. You get a set of bonuses this time on pottery. Born in 1899, which designer is noted for the ceramic design known as Bizarre that she developed in the 1920s at the Newport Pottery Studio?
Clarice Cliff.
Yeah. Clarice Cliff.
Clarice Cliff is correct. With designs including Truda Carter's twin-tone range, the Dorset Pottery Studio, previously called Carter, Stabler and Adams, is more commonly known by what name?
No idea.
Weymouth?
Could be. Weymouth?
No, it's Poole Pottery. What name was given to the pottery studio established in St Ives in Cornwall in 1920 by its eponymous founder and the Japanese potter Shoji Hamada?
Bernard Leach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bernard Leach.
Bernard Leach is correct, Leach Pottery. Right, we're going to take another picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a photograph of a musician whom you'll need to identify to get 5 points.
Birkbeck Mutio.
Duke Ellington.
It is Duke Ellington, yes. That photograph was taken by William P. Gottlieb, whose work documented the so-called golden age of jazz. Your picture bonuses are 3 more photographs by Gottlieb, all of leading figures in jazz history. Please identify the subject in each case. Firstly...
That's Thelonious Monk.
Yeah. Thelonious Monk.
That is Thelonious Monk. Secondly, who's this?
Fats Waller. Fats Waller. Fats Waller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fats Waller.
No, that's Art Tatum. And finally...
Don't know.
I'm not sure who that is.
Many trumpeters.
It's not Charlie Parker, is it?
It's not a very long performance.
He's a saxophonist.
We beg your pardon.
Lee Morgan.
Lee Morgan.
No, it's Dizzy Gillespie. 10 points for this. Which US state capital is closest to the Canadian city of Winnipeg? It shares its name with a major figure in the 19th century unification of Germany.
Open Lamb.
Bismarck.
Bismarck is correct in North Dakota. Well done. You get 3 questions on batsmen who have made individual innings of 300 or more in Test cricket since 2001. Which batsman made his Test debut in 1990 and scored 400 not out against England in Antigua in 2004?
Brian Lara?
Could be.
Yeah. Brian Lara?
Correct. Secondly, name any of the batsmen who've scored 2 triple centuries in the 21st century.
Ram Prakash.
Do you think? Not Sachin Tendulkar?
No, I think it was Ram Prakash.
OK. Mark Ramprakash.
No, he never got anywhere near it. No, it's Chris Gayle and Virendra Sehwag. Finally, his clubs, including Derbyshire and Essex, which South African batsman made 311 not out against England at the Oval in 2012? He retired in 2019.
Kevin Peterson.
I can't think of anyone else. But
Oh, no, he played for England, though, didn't
no idea.
he? Yeah, no, it's not right.
Anyone else? Not a strong subject. Kevin Peterson?
No, it was Hashim Amla. 10 points for this. I wish Martin was my surname, for mine own is not a very pretty one, and it takes a long time to sign. These are the words of the title character in which novel by Charles Dickens?
Open Taylor.
Martin Chuzzlewit?
Correct. You get a set of bonuses on winners of the Wolfson Prize for History. The 2008 winner of the Wolfson Prize, God's Architect, concerns which 19th century figure?
Well, would that be Gaudi?
Could be, yeah.
Antonio Gaudi?
No, it's Pugin. Jonathan Sumption, a future Justice of the Supreme Court, won the 2010 prize for Divided Houses, the 3rd volume of his history of which conflict?
War of the Roses.
OK. Yeah. War of the Roses.
No, it's the 100 Years' War. Conversions and Confessions is the subtitle of Robin Lane Fox's 2016 prize winner, a biography of which religious figure?
No, we don't know.
That was St. Augustine of Hippo. 10 points for this. The Vale of Rheidol narrow gauge railway begins in which coastal town, due west of Birmingham and home to the National Library of Wales?
Open Lamb.
Aberystwyth.
Aberystwyth is correct. These bonuses are on Central Europe. The historical region known as Upper Silesia lies largely within which present-day country?
Poland, isn't it?
Poland. Yeah, Poland.
Correct. What is the capital of the federal state of Upper Austria? Its name is a byname of Mozart's Symphony No. 36 in C major.
Is it Graz? Linz or Graz? Salzburg?
Salzburg? I don't know.
I think probably Graz.
Okay. Graz.
No, it's Linz. Upper Franconia and Upper Palatinate are subdivisions of which German federal state?
Is it North Rhine-Westphalia?
Westphalia.
North Rhine, no.
It's further south.
Further south than that.
Bavaria, Baden-Württemberg.
Baden-Württemberg, not Bavaria, surely.
Yeah.
Baden-Württemberg.
No, it's Bavaria. 10 points for this. Do your working out before you buzz for this. What number results from adding together the number of stars on the following 5 national flags? Australia, New Zealand, Liberia, Ghana and Somalia.
Birkbeck Taylor.
15.
No? Anyone want to buzz from open?
Open Lamb.
13.
13 is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on films based on novels by the US author Edna Ferber. Based on Ferber's 1926 novel of the same name, which musical includes the songs Old Man River and Can't Help Lovin' Dat Man?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So.
Porgy and Bess.
No, it's Showboat. Which novel of 1929 by Ferber was filmed twice? Its title is the name of a territory once held by... And at the Gom, the Open University have 95, Birkbeck College London have 205. Well, bad luck, Open. You seem very at home, though, with music questions about people who were popular in the Second World War.
They were hits when we heard them.
Birkbeck, congratulations to you. That was a very storming performance again. We look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. I hope you can join us next time for the first of those quarterfinals. Until then, though, it's goodbye from the Open University.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Birkbeck College London.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.